Hey friends, today's video is about the exotic class item with one of maybe 3 combinations that I would realistically use. This one having dragon and lyre, and I know that sounds like an odd combo, but let's just remind ourselves what exists on this and you can see how I came to the conclusion. So let's go with this first column first. Spirit of the Assassin, I already get invisibility for hitting a scorched, a weakened target, whatever. It comes up so frequently that I don't even think this is worth it and honestly a waste. In most light, I'm using Gambler's Dodge to get the entire melee cooldown back, and even if they nerf that in the future, I still don't value this whatsoever, because I also run Grapple, which refunds itself off of a Tangle, so I'm not even using the Grapple unless it's an absolute panic situation. Anyway, Spirit of the Ophidian, this one's a no-brainer. It's great, you don't have to do anything, it's always up. Spirit of the Dragon, as opposed to Ophidian, this gives you a more explosive version of handling, where it has scalers that go even beyond what you're used to with regular handling. So I would advise that with like a bow swap loadout. You can read right here. A bow swap loadout, a glaive setup, Ariana's Vow swap, even just simple sniping into a different weapon. The instant reload on Gambler's Dodge is also incredible. You don't realize how much it saves you when you're getting hard aggroed by the entire team. Spirit of Galanor, I haven't tested it much in PvP, but I know it's very valuable in PvE, and I could see myself going this route in PvP to maybe pull 2 supers a trials game just for using my fast charging supers. And between maybe 2 hunters on your team doing the same thing, it might go kind of crazy, but I'm just keeping that in the back of my head, not something I'm directly going to do right now. Spirit of the Foe Tracer, I think I have to match the elementals, so that just doesn't make sense to me at all. I think a future maybe Void 120 has to come out where I could realistically see myself doing the magnet combo to get some easy 2 taps. I don't know what that combination would be, but that's another one I keep in the back of my head. Caliban is for fun 6's team lives, but I'm not saying it can't work in 3s. That's maybe my 4th pick. And then Spirit of Renewal. The Dust Field to counter Bubble makes sense, but Bubble's already so easy to counter now that I don't think you need this. The point of Renewal Grasp for me in the past, no intention to rhyme there, was to get the little crystal so you could stand on top of to get weird snipe angles. So it makes a little crystal even though you don't have Touch of Winter. And then whenever I play Stasis Hunter, I don't use Renewal Grasp because I just run Touch of Winter. I don't know if that's worth giving up my exotic slot though, especially when I have Grapple. Has to be a very grenade-centric build for me to get value out of it, and I would just run Renewal Grasp. Now let's go to the second column. Star Eater, PvE, Syntheseps, once again with Caliban, I could see that being crazy in 6s. Verity, it's another elemental swap. Maybe I go Foe Tracer Verity or Foe Tracer Gear Falcon with a Void weapon and just try to get a TTK shift or easier wall hacks. Because again, to proc the wall hacks with Facet of Solitude, you have to land all headshots and have Stylus Executioner. So not having to land the headshots is a realistic benefit. Then we have Cert Arachnid, which makes sense especially if you use Grapple because it protects you from shotguns. This is a very, very good underrated pick. However, I just want to say I'm going to wear the original Cert Arachnid and do the half grapple thing all the time. Or maybe use the Navigator exotic trace rifle to make grapple points for free. I don't know how I'm going to go about that, but I do see a vision here. If something like Bubble becomes popular again, and you need the damage resist to fight the bubbles. Now we get to Spirit of the Lyre. Remember what Titans are doing right now. They're using that behemoth melee to fly towards you in an uncounterable way and punch you. Obviously, if you use something like Weave Walk on Warlock, you can get some invulnerability and they'll just knock you back and you'll have so much health it's like they did nothing. Then you come out of it around a corner and fight them again. Lyre's Handshake, you're just rolling the dice. If they hit you with that behemoth melee, there is a chance that you can respond. On Arc Hunter, you get the Extendo Lunge, so that becomes more consistent. You can proc Lyre off of a smoke grenade, or any melee really, and then follow it up with the Lyre Stab. So typically I will throw the smoke, blink over their head, nothing personal, and punch them with the Lyre's Handshake. It's a one-hit kill. I see this being very valuable for me personally with the amount of supers that I have to deal with. I see the counterplay potential being there. It also gives me an answer to the stupid behemoth melee, although not consistent. It's at least something. It gives me an answer to the grapple melee. I think by timing a very awkward blink into the melee follow-up, smoke at my feet, I think I can do something about those pesky titans. Spirit of the Wormhusk gives half of the shield bump of the normal Wormhusk, something like that. I don't find that valuable at all compared to the alternatives. But if I had this with like Ophidian and I had no other Ophidians, this would be perfectly okay. Not to downplay the value of half of a Wormhusk though, this still matters in high level play. Just being able to make your opponent shoot an extra hand cannon bullet for simply dodging is such an advantage. And then finally we get to the no-brainer pick, which is Coyote. Right now the clones are running rampant or standing rampant in PvP, and having 2 of them to get the full benefit of 6 Coyote is just a no-brainer. That is what you pick. So if I had to say number 1 class item, Ophidian, 6 Coyote, and then we have Dragon, 6 Coyote, and then when you're starting to get into counterplaying annoying stuff, I think I go Ophidian Lyre, and then if you want a swap setup, Dragon Lyre. If there is another type of super counter, I would say you go Renewal Lyre or Renewal Sir Arachnid. Between all of those, because you could always go Renewal Sir Arachnid and then go in there with a conditional finality. But if you don't have the conditional finality and you're a sniper player, you go Renewal Lyre, and then you try to scrap with that extra damage reduction. Make sense? That is how I structure my value for this class item. And this is what has led me to say, I think I'm going Teraba in succession. Go Teraba to Tommy's Matchbook and then maybe Red Death to cover your 3 distances. If I could have Ophidians, I would, but I didn't get lucky. Not to say though that Dragon Shadow is bad. There are plenty of times where I completely run out of Teraba ammo. I drop the instant clone barricade just to soak up a little bit of damage. During the dodge roll, Teraba gets fully reloaded. I put that little amount of chip I need to get the Teraba perk. Teraba perk goes off. Teraba instantly deletes somebody. I notice a red ping on the radar too far away. Swap to the sniper. Headshot him with Discord, get my bullet back. And it was reloaded because of Dragon Shadow. Teraba time to kill. Procs Facet of Solitude gives me the wall hack. Sniper comes out again. You see the vision. Someone flies up at me, smoke at the feet, blink backwards, another red ping, stab him with Liar's Handshake. I know I'm writing a fanfic here, but like you're gonna see this gameplay and be like, okay, never mind. He was cooking. Anyway, friends, I hope I've explained this build and like the concept behind it, the thought process. I hope to get Ophidians one day. But if I end up only having the Dragon Shadow, you might see me running something like a bow and Aegir Scepter to swap between, or maybe a bow and a glaive. And I'll just try to get more comfortable not running Blink. And really, Liar's Handshake just makes up for the fact that I don't have to run a shotgun, and I still feel very confident in close quarters. Alright friends, see you in the next. Blink to close the gap with set SMG. Look at like how much aggro I have and how little damage they have done. Liar's handshake moment. One kitty. Blink is awesome because it helps me meet timings on maps. That's like the one special ammo that's slightly out of the way.
Opponent claims zone A. Zone C.
And where's my team? I had to like micromanage angles there to not get insta-killed by all the people in there, but I did what I could. If I had just a teammate, they could have opened up a path for me to escape. Zone B captured. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Zone B captured. Oh, I didn't hit my dodge. All good. I blinked right there because I saw a lot of blue about to peek, so thought they would cover the one I blinked past. I'm just really focusing up on these like instinct reactions, not commentating as much. I've been hitting snipes through flinch very frequently since I added one unflinching to my snipe. 2 many, let's get inside. If I get scorched, it's fine. It builds up Teraba. It's all good. Being a little aggressive on the hunt. Don't want to jump down yet because Blink will take too long to get back up. Just sit here for a sec. I'm safe.
Zone C captured.
Half rev. Do I snipe? Do I Teraba? Oh, I saw the bullet tracer. He's looking for me. Help, teammate. Never mind, I got it. Discord? Oh, it wasn't loaded. This is why you have Dragon Shadow. I thought that would kill him instantly. Save that smoke for later. Oh no! They activated it a little bit earlier than I anticipated. I was ready to blink behind him just to link up the cross counter. I need to stay away from walls. You need to treat that super that's incoming like a rocket launcher. A very laggy rocket launcher. I could have died to Kavastov right there. My team would like that power ammo, please. I tried to hit a grapple melee somewhere in there. Got a little dicey. Just wanted to delay them coming out from under. Maybe look for a snipe body cleanup and do a liar's double. Those are problematic. Oh, breakdancing worms. Like, how are you supposed to shoot those? You have to reload. I think he has a shotgun. Oh, that would have been a funny reversal right there. Smoke gets me in. Really, really trying to work blink there.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. It's yours for the taking.
Alright. What's the golden gun gonna hit? 7th column status. Keep going. I'll give you the chow.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Outside's not really doing me any favors. Cross counter.
Now hit them again.
Oh man, that wasn't predictable. Spawn killer. Okay, I hope that was like proof of concept of Liar's handshake. Try to keep the momentum. Oh, please. This one might be good enough. I mean, low handling, but I'm on Dragon Shadow anyway right now. Might be good enough. I'll have to try it out. I recently did a Claws of the Wolf first impression.